What's going on, guys? What's going on? Happy Memorial Day. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Y'all probably are like, girl, how many times you gonna reschedule this damn live? I bet y'all literally asking yourselves, like, that's probably what y'all thinking. Like, how many times is this bitch going to reschedule? But y'all, when I tell you I was taking down notes and I was also, getting my tea, but also a lot happened in that time frame. And I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm definitely gonna tell y'all. I think what we're gonna start off doing, and I'm bringing back is girl chat. Y'all know how we love to, like, I love to think of y'all as like my girls and we just like into chit chat or whatever, right? So let me tell y'all girls this. This is what happened today. By the way, hope everybody is doing okay. I hope everybody had a great weekend. When I tell y'all I had a time this weekend, I had a time this weekend. Let me tell y'all before we get into like the tea in the girl chat, let me tell y'all about my weekend. My weekend was amazing. Okay. Mind y'all, I didn't work this weekend. I'm off this weekend. And also, remember I told y'all I had off Friday, right? I had off Friday. I took off for work Friday. And I got all of my clothes. I put away my clothes. I did some cleaning up cleaning up in my room because every time I'm throwing here, I'm throwing everything around in my room, you know? So I had to like clean up a bit, right? So y'all, so that's what I did Friday. That's what I did Friday. And also, that's what I did Friday. I really didn't really do nothing other than cleaning up and like putting stuff away and like getting stuff for the house because I had basically I'm remodeling my bathroom. I'm getting wallpaper. I'm buying shower heads and all this other shit for the bathroom, right? I'm just because I was like, I wanted to redecorate my fucking bathroom, so I did. So, but this weekend, let me tell y'all. Now, this is for girl chat. This is girl chat, y'all. So, between me and y'all, right? And I'm really transparent with y'all. The beginning of 2026, I think it was the beginning. I feel like this is still the beginning of 2026. But really it was like February, March in that area, right? I found myself becoming very, very depressed and very, very like mentally like checked out. I was mentally checked out, right? I just wasn't feeling like my ultra bubbly, like very loud self. So, and that kind of interfered with me having a love life, social life, and everything like that. So your boy wasn't getting no nookie, no nothing. Like I wasn't getting no rod and I wasn't getting no pancakes. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting the cakes. So y'all, like when I tell you I was sexually frustrated, and the niggas wasn't niggering. Like the ninjas wasn't doing their business. Most of these motherfuckers was flaking, they was irritating, they just was doing a lot. And I wasn't here for it. So I was irritated most of the time. So I basically kind of blocked a lot of people. I blocked a lot of guys, like swear to God. So I literally had to clear like one third of my roster. I had to clear one third of it, right? So now I'm good. I'm taking my medication because depression medication, anxiety medication, everything of that nature, right? So now, like, and also I've seen, I'm seeing a therapist virtually. So that's really been good. Like that's really been tea for me, right? So now I'm back in the game, bitch. I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game. I'm really trying to do my biggest one. I'm really trying to get back there. I'm really trying to get back in the swing of things and the love making and really like having fun, being my ultra single self, right? So that's what it was, y'all. Like, I dead ass was like, this is what I'm gonna do, or whatever. So I really wanted to like like exercise my loins, you know what I'm saying? Like really get my shit, my pickle wet. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I got my pickle wet and I got my buns, kind of flipped and flopped and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I really did my biggest one this weekend. And no shade, y'all. First, it was my listen. When I tell you I didn't overbook, and it was just like one after another. It was like mostly, well, I had an appointment with two. Okay, one came in the early morning. The another one came in the evening, and then to my surprise, after I finished with the evening, I got a call. Was like, hey sexy, hey thicky, hey thickness or whatever. And I was like, oh, what's up? So I just got finished with old boy over here. I wanted some more or whatever. I wanted some more, you know, because literally, y'all, I haven't done nothing for that year. I haven't done nothing this year, so I have to make up for old times and shit. I gotta make up. So, I'm being a little gracious and a little, never generous because bitch, I never pay for sex because I'm not that girl. I don't even make that much, girl. Please. Never giving niggas no coin, period. But all right, anyway, so this fine ass dude, he's a hood dude. He's a hood dude. Um, he's a grandfather or whatever, and we really did our big one or whatever. He really wanted to like, he really wanted to, serenade a brother. You know what I'm saying? He did his big one, and I felt amazing after. And then, y'all, listen, the next morning, y'all, the next morning, I got a call. No, somebody hit me up on Messenger, right? Somebody hits me up on Messenger. And this is my little thick little yeah. Mind you, why my little yeah still like I still don't understand why my little yeah still has on his wedding ring. I don't know why. The motherfucker been divorced, by the way. Been divorced. He's still wearing his wedding ring. It don't make no matter to me, but I just know the T. But why he still milling because every time I see him, I still see him with this damn wedding ring on his hand. I'm like, are you still not like but whatever, it don't have nothing to do with me. But I just keep seeing that ring, and I really want to like question him, but it's like none of my business. But my little yeah down the block from me called me, hit me up, and was like, "Yo, he needs a booty massage," and I'm like, I could do that because when I tell you my little yeah got some cakes on him. First of all, my little yeah is solid as fuck, solid as fuck. He is Haitian. He's Haitian. He's shorter than me, but when I tell you he's solid, like he's thick and he's solid and he got cakeys. Like, and I just love dealing with him. Like he is just everything. You would never know that this nigga is he does the bending. You would never know that the motherfucker does the bending. You would never know. But hey, everybody that's coming in, if y'all want to comment, comment. But like, get into the story. But that's what it was. That's what it was, y'all. That's what it was. And that's my little yeah, and he's gonna forever be my yeah, right? So that was basically my Saturday. That was basically my Saturday. Like I really had fun. Like I really had a good time. Like I really, really did. I really had a good time, y'all. Like for real. And so let me tell y'all about this. Let me tell y'all about this this morning. Let me tell y'all about last night. Because this is still the weekend, right? This is still the weekend. So I'm sleeping, right? So I'm sleeping. It's probably like Monday. So this is from Sunday night into like Monday morning, right? So l- let me tell y'all what I woke up to. Mind y'all, I woke up like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So I wake up, right? Y'all know what well, I don't know about y'all, but the first thing when I get up, I look at my phone to see what time is it, whatever, whatever. I'm seeing what time is it, it's 5. But then I also look at my message, if somebody's hit me up on somebody's apps or whatever, doing a little one, two, da da da. So I'm looking, one of my little years, who is literally two bus rides away. This motherfucker hits me up and texts me about calling 911 and send it to his address. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I don't call him. I'm like, are you okay? No, I think I did text him like, are you good? Like, what's going on? What happened? And I was like, is this a medical emergency? But I was like, that's too much like texting him. So let me just call them and make sure he's good, because make sure he's good. So I'm calling him. Mind you, reading the text again. I'm still looking at the text while calling. And I'm looking at the time. First of all, the dude, my little yeah texts me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't see the text until 5. So I'm like, damn, I'm like, I hope he's okay, because mind y'all, my little yeah just moved to New York. He hasn't even been in New York for he only been in New York for a year. So he's very fresh and new. So, and then mind y'all, the motherfucker got a kid. He got a kid. Hey, lady Letitia. So mind y'all, my little yeah got a kid or whatever, right? So I'm just thinking, like, if he's saying call a 911, hopefully somebody got to him, because I didn't see his text messages until 2 hours after. So in my mind, I hope he's okay. I just call it just to go over there, right? Because in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, he's probably gone already, or he's probably hurt. Somebody don't know he's there or whatever. I don't know. So I'm just thinking the worst or whatever. So I end up calling 911. They go over, do all the rundown, blah blah blah. So after I get off the phone with 911, I call him and I was like, what happened? What's going on? Y'all, when I tell you, he literally told me that he was in a whole domestic violence relationship. The motherfucker literally got himself into a domestic relationship, y'all. Mind you, The last time I spoke to him was on his birthday. Was like on like literally on his birthday. Cause I think no, me and him went out on his birthday. We went out like a couple of days before his birthday. Mind you, his birthday was last month. His birthday was in April, y'all. So I haven't talked to him in a month because work and he's working and stuff like that, and I got stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? I can't make it to him and stuff like that, and I also got a life and whatever. So we just been, I'll text him to see how he's doing, how's work, and how's the children or whatever. But that's my little yeah because we be fucking around, whenever we can, on the weekend, get a little weed, we start drinking, we start, fucking or whatever, that, feel me. But this is what it is. This is the basis of our relationship. And make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like this video and make sure y'all share this video. Okay? Make sure that. Okay? Period. So, so he's telling me, so going on, because I think I was straight off. So he's telling me that he has been in this freaking domestic violence relationship for a month. He met this dude a month ago. So I'm like, wait, hold on. So you met this motherfucker. So mind you, he's single, I'm single, we're not attached. We just fuck around from here to there, right? But he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's new to New York, so he don't really know anybody. He don't really know nobody in New York, and um I've because I like him, because I want I would literally help him get a shirt, for like, you know um he'll ask me if he can I get him like some slacks or a shirt. And that's really nothing. Like if I can help you get, a little stuff for your job interviews, I'll do it. It's not a problem. Cause it's nothing off my back. So I'll do little stuff for them. Like, but giving you money, that's not of the question. I never give no bitch no money, no shade. Um, because you're not my nigga. Like, but for you to, do better in life and get you a job and stuff like that, I got you. Um, but he was telling me about he been talking to this nigga for a month, and he came the nigga came over to his crib and never left, y'all. The nigga came to his crib and never left. So I'm thinking like, so y'all been fucking with each other, and all of a sudden he said he's gonna fuck whatever he got going on, leave his apartment, leave whatever he got going on, and come over to you and stay there. So he was telling me that the nigga basically moved in. The nigga basically moved in to his place, y'all, and was verbally abusive to him. Now, when I say domestic can come in all forms: physical, emotional, physical, emotional, and verbal. Right? The nigga was verbally abusive to him, basically like threatening him, calling him all types of hoes, and you know, trying to expose him and stuff like that to other people on the social media. Like he's really been going through it, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, then mind y'all, a couple of days ago, I called him because he hasn't been texting me back, and I'm like, what's the weird shit about? Why you? Because normally when I text him, he texts me right back. So I'm like, what's the tea? What's really the tea is going on? So he tells me like this nigga literally just moved himself in. He's been verbally abusing me. He's been um he's been basically calling me all types of hoe. He's been trying to separate me from my friends and I can't call nobody. I couldn't even call, like, if I was on a if I even be on the phone or text somebody, that motherfucker would be like, "Oh, you a whore? Is that you texting your nigga?" Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Oh, wow!" Like, he was basically telling me everything he was going through, and I really felt bad. I really felt bad and everything. And I was like, "Dude, you could have just texted me. You could have just texted me if you needed, like, to, whatever, whatever." Because I know people who can just, like. First of all, I got a friend that that got that heat on him. One call. I'm like, yo, can you take a ride with me up to, you know? Because the thing is, y'all, I would feel bad because this motherfucker is literally not even. He don't really know, like, what to do. He by himself. He's not even. He don't have no. He don't have really, like, family in New York. The most family he has is his brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? His brother-in-law is in New York. Um, well, his ex brother-in-law, because his sister and the brother-in-law is done for. But that's besides the point. But he really don't have nobody. So I'm like, I fuck with you. I don't want nothing to see. I don't want nothing to happen to you because no shade, y'all. Whenever I'm over there at his house, because I do go over to him, and we'll just chill out. We'll smoke or whatever, drink or whatever, and we'll just hang out. And I'll probably sleep over for the weekend or whatever. And I've gotten to really, like, chuckle with him and his kid and everything. And you know, the kid is not that much older. I think the kid is literally 11 or 12 or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be hanging with him and stuff like that. The kid knows about his father, that the father is, sugar, got sugar in his tank and shit like that. We already know. He don't really care. That's still his father. So he telling me about all this, and I just feel bad. Like, I just feel bad to know that the nigga that I be messing around with, that I'm always over there, like, now just get himself in a fucked up predicament. And then make matters worse, it got so bad to where this motherfucker is literally constantly texting him about how he's a hoe and I'm gonna get you, about to call his family members on him and beat him the fuck up. Mind you, y'all, my little yeah has a little bit of a condition. Yes, y'all. My little yeah has a little bit of a condition. I'm not gonna tell y'all too much, but my little yeah has a little bit of a little nerve condition, a little bit. But he cute. He's cute. He's in his 40s or whatever. He's cute. I like him, but it is what it is. Um, but at the end of the day, it's just fucked up. And he's short, and he's you can tell, but you could when you if you look at him, you could tell that he's not a fighter. Like, if anybody would look at him and be like, you could tell that he's not a fighter. He's really like a soft ass nigga. Like, you not about it. You not really with the hands. You don't want to really fist the cuffs. You really don't. And I felt bad. I felt bad. And I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You're gonna be good. He just wanted me to, he was like, I just need you to be on the phone. Like, when I call you, just answer. Da da da. Cause he was scared, y'all. He was scared for his fucking life. Hey, low Kiefer. When I tell y'all he was scared for his motherfucking life, he was scared for his motherfucking life. I think he's still a little bit shook up. So I'm gonna probably, like, hit him up later and see what he's doing or whatever. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I want to check on him and see what he's doing. So, but anyway, y'all, I just had to tell y'all that little chit chat about my weekend and about what transpired early in the morning. I had to tell y'all that. I had to tell y'all. So, y'all, let's get into this black tea sector, this black tea sector mess. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, okay? If y'all don't do anything else, make sure y'all double tap this motherfucking screen. Okay? Thank you. Listen, the black tea sector has been going up, and it really you can tell that it's lacking in content a little bit. It's lacking in content because I don't. I think the people are really what can I say? It's really it happens. Some sectors be lacking in content, and sometimes you have to like kind of like find content. And I feel like people are kind of reaching for content, and it's not okay. It's not okay. And this is just what I'm observing. This is what I'm observing. I feel like some individuals are searching for content and kind of picking it's kind of picking for no reason. So y'all know, remember last live, I didn't know. So this is what I'm gonna do. The first little beef, quote unquote beef, that I'm gonna talk about is the one that I kind of was addressing last live, and I didn't really know a whole lot, which is Kai and Dr. Evie. Not Dr. Evie, child, Judge Evie, the Judge Yvette. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I didn't know. I really wanted to know why they were beefing. How did it get here? Because when I tell you, Judge Evie has done probably two lives and a couple of social media community walls, and was addressing Kai on her community walls. Kai is definitely doing the same on his end too. He was also clapping back at Judge Evie, calling her all types of drunks and whatever. Evie's calling him sissy coochie Kai and all this talk about this man's sexuality and talking about how like he's a disappointment. She was supportive of him. So I really wanted to know and get to the bottom of why they have an issue. So y'all, I found out what was really the issue between them. So according to Kai, and this is according to Kai feels like the reason for Judge Evie being sort of hostile towards him is because he had Tenneke over on his platform trying to get some clarity because his whole stick is cultivating with Kai. So he wants to bring some clarity to the situation. He want to have some clarity for himself about what's the beef between Judge Evie and Tenneke and where did it stem from. So as he's breaking down what has been transpiring between Tenneke and having Tenneke on this platform, he's asking Tenneke, da 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 da, like what's happening with you and Doctor Judge Evie or whatever. And Tenneke goes through literally the beginning parts of the fallout between them until now. And then also Pam is involved. Damn, rest in peace to Pam. It's the fact that Pam is still being talked about even when she's not even here. And it's crazy to see people bring her up in her absence. And it's like let that lady rest, but I understand that she was, if y'all don't recall, Pam also was trying to go after Tenneke, was trying to get Tenneke up out of here. Okay. she wanted sh- Pam, from my recollection, and if this is just from my recollection, I could be wrong. Don't take it as fact. But from my recollection, if I remember correctly, Pam wanted Tenneke behind bars because of her, sharing information, and she was also. But this crazy thing is, Pam was also using Teneke's skills to grab information and personal information and share with other people and stuff like that. But Judge Evie really wants Teneke behind bars. Really wants the girl behind bars because Teneke has been doing this. It has been getting paid behind the scenes to pull certain informations and getting paid to search up people's information for coin. She says, as she put it, her time. But she's getting compensated to search up people's information, personal information, right? So it's like, I mean, you can understand why people want you behind bars because it's not okay. So the reason why Judge Evie and Kai has an issue is because of Kai having Tenneke on this platform and trying to gain clarity. But Judge Evie probably felt that Kai was trying to like throw shade, or probably is getting one sided, trying to only get one side, which is Judge Evie. And it's like, why you didn't reach out to both? Like, I feel like that's what probably Judge Evie is probably thinking. Like, how are you gonna just reach out to Tenneke and not reach out to me and get both sides? Is given that you're giving that you're one sided. You're only listening to one side. That's how I'm probably seeing it, and or that's how Judge is taking it, right? So at the end of the day, it's up and stuck between them because Kai feels like, well, baby, this is an open platform. You can always come and bring clarity to my platform and da da da. Like, you can definitely hit the link. I would love to hear from you. It's not even that serious. So now, in Kai's mind, you took it to somewhere it didn't need to go. You got overly offended because I had one of your ops that you're trying to get locked up on my platform. And then make matters worse, you're bringing up Pam, and you also lost in court by your op. So come to find out, and I didn't know this, but they went to court and Judge Evie lost that case or whatever. I'm hearing. Um yeah, so it's like it's just another thorn in Judge Evie's side. So basically, she's not only fighting Tenneke, she's now fighting Kai. And it's up and stuck. It's up and stuck. Hey, Shani. Yes, I'm back. Yes. Hey, it's Shani. Yes. Thank you, boo. So listen, when I tell y'all Judge Evie has been windmilling for her motherfucking life, my judge, dear Yvette has been windmilling for her life because she thought that she had two ops. Because remember, she has an issue with Tenneke and she has an issue with Kai. Well, baby, I need you to buckle up, Yvette. I need you to buckle up. I need you to get your helmet on because, baby, when I tell you Nomad, Nomad Journey, Mr. Nobody IRL has something to get off his chest with you. He has several bones to pick with you, Yvette. When I tell you this is a new beef that just sprung out of nowhere, because I didn't even know that Nomad and Judge Evie had any issues. But upon upon watching Yvette's live, it's much more than that. Uh there's a little bit of history with Nomad Journey and Yvette. They were cordial at first, and then something went wrong where no, well, both parties feel like each other blocked the other first. But according to Nomad, he said that he blocked Yvette first, and then she blocked him, and then something happened to where they basically was on a panel together and then let bygones be bygones and like start anew, like a reset. Something else happened to where Yvette blocked Nomad. So in unbeknownst to Nomad, he went to Judge Evie on Instagram and found out that he was blocked by her. Crazy, right? Crazy. So uh this this new beef started. Let me tell y'all how this beef started between these two. These two beef restarted when Judge Evie went over there to Sammy's house to just call me Sammy. Now y'all probably shocked by what I said. Okay, y'all probably shocked because y'all probably saying to yourselves, "Wait, didn't Judge Evie and Sammy had something going on? Didn't they had a beef? Didn't they had issues with each other? So why is Judge Evie going over to Sammy and all of her chat supporting her?" Well, listen, I got the answer for you, girls. I got the answer for you. So the reason why Judge Evie is over there at Sammy's and supporting her is because of this beef with Tenneke. The beef between Tenneke and Sammy now. Because y'all know, ever since Sammy told Tenneke to kick rocks and don't tell her shit, and also exposed that she sent her money to get to court, Tenneke didn't like that, so she had to take matters into her own hands and really try to drive home the narrative of Sammy being a abuser, being a child abuse, abusing child. So that's where Yvette comes in. Yvette does not like the fact that Tenneke is doing what she's doing towards Sammy. You know, listen, Tenneke is going full throttle with looking up Sammy's personal information and, dare I say it, calling CPS on her, putting a case on her, trying to get the child taken from Sammy and stuff like that. It's like Tenneke is once Taniki has her mindset on something, she's going to keep going for it. It's like you cannot tell Taniki to take her foot off the gas. Like once her foot on the gas, she's gonna follow it through. That's it. That's all. That's what I've known of Taniki. Um, it's unfortunate, by the way, because I don't think that Sammy is abusing her son. And I've said that multiple times. And I don't like the fact that Tin has involved herself or into that and tried to create that narrative. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I said that many times. I don't think I'ma just leave it off that. I'ma just leave it on that. So yes, Judge Evie is around over there on Sammy's on Sammy's channel, basically to support Sammy because even though me and even I feel like that's what Evie is saying. Is probably thinking like, even though me and Sammy have our thing between us, I'm still not gonna agree what another woman is doing to another black woman. Judge Evie does not like the fact that Teniki is doing what she's doing to Sammy. She does not. She does not agree. So she is going to put all her issues aside with Sammy to support Sammy in this whole ordeal. Because a lot of people is in support of Sammy. But there is also people who do not like Sammy who are in support of Teneki. And that's just what it is. So Nomad Journey, and the reason why Nomad Journey has a problem with Judge Evie is because, like I said, Judge Evie went over there to Sammy's platform to support Sammy in efforts to, whatever they got between them with Teneki and everything. They have a common enemy in Teneki, right? Within Sammy's live, Sammy stated something about Nomad and stated this. She stated that Nomad was stalking her. Now, mind you, this is not the first time someone has stated this about Nomad. Do y'all remember Kat? Kat has said this. Cleo has said this. Multiple women in the sector have stated this. Okay? Um, all right. So, once Sammy stated that Nomad Journey was stalking her, Judge Yvette took it a step further to write in her chat that she says, if she feels that she is actually being stalked, that you should go to the police. That's what Judge Evie said and put in Sammy's chat, right? Now that's pretty sound advice if somebody is saying that Nomad Journey is stalking them. So any woman would tell another black woman, well, if she's being stalked, then go to the police. Nomad Journey did not like the fact that Judge Evie gave that advice to Sammy. Did not like it at all. When I tell you Nomad, first of all, we have to remember that Nomad, once you piss Nomad off, it's he's gonna be on your bumper. He's gonna be on your bumper. He's going to do lives on you. He's going to get information, like I said. He's going to he's going to make a project out of you. Okay? And he's going to listen, he's going to be on your bumper for eternity until y'all make it right. That's just what it is. And Nomad feels how he feels, and I'm not gonna take away what how he feels. That's how he feels. He didn't like the fact that you told Sammy that if you feel like you're being stalked, call the cops. He did not like the fact that Judge Evie told Sammy to call the cops on him. Now, mind you, Nomad and Sammy been going at it for. I mean, they've been going at it, child. It's like a lovers quarrel over there. It's like a love and hate. It's like what is that movie? There's a thin line between love and hate. Like I feel like they love each other, but they also kind of hate each other. I'm just being funny. But yeah, but it's like why can't people just leave shit alone, and you know until you learn to just leave shit alone, you're gonna keep it going, you're gonna keep it going, and that's what I see this shit keep constantly going. It's unfortunate, it's really unfortunate, but in this sector in this sector child, once it's up and it's stuck, it's kind of hard to let it go. It's kind of hard, honestly, until until new content comes along. So, because there's not too much new content, I feel like these people are going to be on each other's bumper for a while. Okay? So, okay, so we got the Nomad and Judge, and we got the Judge and Kai. Let's talk about Sammy. Let's talk about Sammy and Tremaine and Cleo. They still going back and forth, y'all. They still going back and forth. Now, the reason why I had to reschedule the live because I was literally peeking in on the whole surprise of Io joining Sammy and Ben's live. So when I tell you that live was explosive. And when I tell you Io can read the dog shit, like when she's on, she's on. She read the complete dog shit out of Tremaine and Cleo. Okay? Io was definitely in rare form. A lot of the stuff I've heard of her, that's pertaining to those two over there, I agree with. Because honestly, you know what? It's so crazy to witness those three fall out. Because if y'all remember, Tremaine and Cleo was literally Io's lap dogs. Gotta be honest. Tremaine was the CIA, was always taking tea bags. She was always in everybody's bushes. She's the messiest bitch of them all. Cleo was just there. No real personality. Nothing. That's just my opinion. Ayo was literally the front runner. She was the leader. She did everything. She was the entertainment. Everybody came to see her. To regurgitate the same things over and over and over. Right? Cool. It's kind of crazy to to actually watch them fall out and no longer be Io's lapdogs. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. But people could say the same for me. It is what it is. But anyway, to see your leader read the complete dog shit out of you, read down your resume, your living situation, your health condition, and you as a mother, you as a parent, you as just a nothing ass, slew footed, nothing just batch of skin. Io was in rare form because I was chuckling. I'm not gonna lie. I was chuckling. And mind you, this is not the first time she has said this. Even when they got into it the first time, and they did the back and forth videos, she said the same things over and over. So this is not nothing new, but I think it's the sheer audacity of the lapdogs in question coming for Sammy when Sammy is doing much better in life than those two. Because, as Io would like to put it, one of them lives in a house with 56 other people, okay, and a dog, probably a cat, probably a wolf, probably a dolphin, probably a whale. Never mind. And the other has this condition where she is defecating out of her birth canal. Okay? She is literally pooping out of her birth canal. And this person is on multiple occasions on live calling everybody in a mama ugly, while she says that she is the most prettiest, beautifulest, like face card never declines at any time. And then we see the evidence. We see the evidence, the actual picture of her. We see an actual picture of her face. And then we see what she wants us to see, which is a AI generated, heavily edited photo of herself. And then everybody kind of take a step back and kind of like turn their head and kind of smush up their face and kind of, take a closer look and really, really start to understand the mental illness that is occurring at this very moment, because these two pictures do not look identical. So when you're giving who you are in real life, no filter, No nothing, no edited, no pixels, no nothing. Like it's just you are in rare form. Like soon as you wake up in the morning, this is what you look like, right? And then she presents to the black tea sector, a AI generated, heavily edited, heavily photoshopped with a little bit of light room involved because you know you got to get the lighting good. A little bit of uh like a little bit of Canva in it as well. Like I'm just saying, like the mental illness is there because for one to believe that you in reality and who what you really look like in this picture that you're presenting to us, that you're trying to present to us, is not identical. It's just sheer comedy at this point. It's just sheer comedy. So we're just gonna chalk that up to mental illness and we're just gonna move along, right? So the way I kind of sharded and kind of swept the floor with them with the same regurgitated things that she said on her previous live about them is kind of crazy. It's the fact that it's still funny because of the fact that those two individuals are literally trying to call out Sammy and saying how Sammy is this badly built, bad mother and all of the things and going back and forth and putting up her photos on their community wall and saying how her shoes are from Payless and she's wearing a quick weave and a crochet wig and all this stuff, just literally tearing down this black mother, really tearing her down. So honestly, it was smart of Sammy to reach out to IO and kind of, you know, make it right with her because when Sammy didn't want anything to do with IO actually respected it. IO definitely respected Sammy's wishes and didn't bring up Sammy's name again. IO kept it on her content and her two lap dogs, her two ex lap dogs. So we gotta give some claps to Ayo for honoring her wishes to not wanting her name to be brought up. Okay. And that's why it was easy for Sammy to reach out to Ayo and get her on the panel so they can both tag, you know, Cleo and Tremaine up. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Honestly, that's what happened, y'all. Tagged them up real good, you know? But uh, listen, also, something I found out, they said that I remember how I came here and reported that Io's YouTube channel got terminated. Like YouTube removed her channel, right? A lot of people were saying, hmm, sorry, y'all. A lot of people were saying how JR channel was gone as well. I was like, really? Both of them? So I remember when that happened, I went to go look for JR's channel as well. And it wasn't there. But I have to tell y'all, JR got his channel back. Because I did, however, see that I think his Bro for Life channel is back up. So JR got his channel back. He got his channel back. Now IO hasn't gotten her channel back. She hasn't got her channel back from YouTube, but JR did. But I know that JR and IO is probably in the process of getting her channels back. So best wishes, girl, best wishes goes out to y'all. Hopefully, IO gets her channel back. I wouldn't want nobody to get their channels taken for them, and removed and everything. Hopefully, she gets it back, right? Also, I also found out that another content creator, um, House of Queens. I think I've seen her in people's chat or whatever. I want to give my condolences to her. I heard about the unfortunate situation that has to do with something very personal. So my condolences to her and her family. Sending love out to her. Um, Whenever she goes live and talks about it, I think a lot of people is sending love out to her, and hopefully everybody sends their love and send their well wishes and send their condolences out to her. Um, because that can be a lot, and it's unfortunate. Honestly, it's unfortunate. So yeah, but yeah, y'all. I think that is all for the black tea sector mess or whatever. Yeah. Also, it's been said that a lot of people feel like YouTube didn't just take their. People feel like because IO and JR is really on Clarissa Shields' bumper and has been doing Clarissa Shields content. And you know how, if y'all know how Clarissa gets down, that girl do not play about false narratives and thumbnails, and like if you have a thumbnail of her that she don't like, she's going to remove it. She's going to remove your videos. She's going to do a lot of that. If you have her videos, if you have her content in your video, in your content, she's gonna snatch it. If she don't agree with it, if she feels like you're lying, she's gonna take you down. She's gonna take you down. Now, mind you, this is not the first time that Clarissa has done this. Shout out to Cooking with Frank. If y'all don't know, Clarissa Shields single-handedly took out Cooking with Frank's channel. If y'all don't know who Cooking with Frank is, Cooking with Frank was a was a YouTuber that I was getting into. Like, I was watching his videos. It was like, when I tell you the height of the Clarissa Shields, like the height. When we found out that this girl is a lot, like she's not wrapped too tight. Like, that's when I was watching. When I tell y'all, because I'm literally in the Clarissa Shields. I do Clarissa Shields content. I do Clarissa Shields content on TikTok and on my YouTube. So if y'all not following me on TikTok, y'all definitely need to do that. Y'all definitely need to follow me on over on TikTok where I do Clarissa Shields content. Okay. All right. Cool. So I've been watching a lot of Clarissa Shields content on YouTube. And I love certain YouTubers. I go straight to them and watch their videos and everything like that. But I also make my own content because, we all get the same tea. We all watching the Instagrams. We all are watching the Snapchats and everything. We all getting our content, okay? So, but Cooking with Frank was the first YouTube channel that Clarissa Shields single handedly took out. Because when I tell you, if you know Cooking with Frank and you watch his videos, when I tell you the way he would roast and gag Clarissa, like straight, like it was his videos was funny. He would call her radio, wasn't it radio? Um like he would say, put on your helmet and calm and like he would roast the hell out of Clarissa Shields. So, and his channel was popping because of it. Everybody literally was looking forward to another video from Cooking with Frank. She single-handedly got rid of him. And not only that, like she has threatened to sue YouTubers. I remember she threatened to sue Punch. I think it's Punch Drunk boxing channel. Shout out to Punch because I watch his content. He does content on he's another boxing channel, and I love his channel. There's another guy that um there's another guy I think Clarissa Shields went up on his platform and basically called into his channel and make it seem like it's not her, but it was really her. Like you don't know how many times this girl has threatened bloggers and vloggers and stuff like that. So I do believe that Clarissa Shields might have got them out of here. But thankfully, JR got his channel back and hopefully he can get Ayo. Ayo can get her channel back and start off fresh and everything and get back to work. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it a little bit. Anything else? I don't think so. I don't think there's nothing else to say. But until next time, y'all, until next time, I won't be, rescheduling the lives. I'll just go live and even if because it's so crazy. I don't normally like reschedule lives. Like but I only did it because of the content, y'all. So don't. But I would keep it as scheduled. Like going forward, every live I schedule, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to go live. Okay. I'm not going to reschedule or nothing. We're gonna go live as scheduled. Okay. So y'all have a good night. Have a good holiday, and I'll see y'all next time. Later. Like this video, hype this video up, and all of that. Okay. Later, guys.